Maybe I should turn this on first. I did it again! Did it again! God damn it. Anyway. So, basically, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We, of course, have Diablo as the planned game for the day. But we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I've got a side project piece I've been working on. A while back, we ended up doing a bit of a test, see what we could get to run on Linux. Because why the fuck not? Just to see what we can do with it. So, let's go ahead and start by actually booting it up. No doubt it's going to throw me that damn CPU fan error, even though the thing fucking turns on. Yup, there it is. CPU fan, why you hate me? This, by the way, it had this issue since the day I fucking bought it, too. This is pretty silly. I hate this key. F1. BIOS. I think Darky would appreciate this motherboard since it says Sabertooth. Alright. So this is basically the kind of thing you'd have if you installed Linux on a computer. You'd have a bootloader similar to Grub or whatever the fuck this is. Typically that's... And it's typically how you'd choose an operating system with multi-boot. Like if you decided to install it alongside Windows. And it would generally work this way until you updated Windows and it decided to overwrite the bootloader. Because Windows doesn't give a fuck. But there's nothing but Linux on this PC, so that's not going to happen. ACB BIOS error could not resolve. Blah! We're doing nerd shit. Meanwhile, I'm dying. I have the giggle. I keep forgetting it's Tuesday, not Monday. And we are greeted with giant cat pecs. Let's see here. Alright. So, for the curious, the distro that we're using on this PC is Linux Mint Debian. I was going to try using Fedora for a bit, but for some reason it kept freezing, and I don't know why. Unfortunately, I do not have the uber powers of people who've been using the OS for years, and I think I have my resolution for the background absolute buggered. Hello, Artiscar. How you doing? I'm breaking shit again. Ah, yes, change background. That's what I need. Settings. Okay. I don't want zoom. Centered probably works better. Yes, that will work better. And so we have our background actually fixed. So you can see you can install all sorts of games in here. These predominantly are ones that have been native to Linux, like Half-Life. I was going to try to continue Half-Life on it, but I realized that the cloud saves kind of, well, they derped. So let's see here. What we're going to do now. We're going to go ahead and use the correct keyboard for one, because that's kind of important. I just hope. I'm clearly professional with this. We're going to go ahead and open up Lutris. We're going to go ahead and go through the process of it's actually fully installing the game. Just because I'm weird and I can't wait to see what's going to go wrong during the stream. For science! Okay. So we got our game sources right here. We have Lutris one, which is basically just for finding install scripts to set things up with wine and all that. And let's go ahead and we're going to go to GOG right here, which has all the lovely things that are listed for the GOG account. We're going to find Diablo, because that's a pretty nice release. So once you've selected it in Lutris, you go ahead and hit install. The question is, what can we get working with this? So I don't know which one I want to go with. It seems like it's going like Devolution X is. I really don't know anything about that, but we can just go ahead and go with it and see what happens. Because that seems to be working for me so far. So basically you choose the version you want to install. It can even include mods. As you can see, you have GOG, you have the standard vanilla GOG install when you're using Lutris. You have GOG Beelzebub, Evolution X, basically, and it's what it says on the package, a script to facilitate and install on Linux OS, etc. So I'll tell you what, let's just go ahead and fucking try it. Hey Kiba, how you doing? It's going to ask you where you're going to install, so it's going to go to our home directory here. I'm talking about this like I have a clue what I'm doing. Thankfully, some of these things have been made pretty idiot-proof. For the most part. And the fun thing is, without the, I'm not sure how many people would be able to recognize the OS as different without the title, though. That would actually be a cool thing to find out. It's almost done getting everything. Aw, that's no good, Kiba. So you're better now? That's good. And now it's doing its thing. Installing game data. So, without further ado, let's launch and see what happens. We're gonna go with what do you think, chat? Do you think we should go with Classic Diablo or Hellfire Edition? Hellfire is the third-party expansion that somebody made. I'm not quite sure. Well, let's just go with Hellfire, because maybe it has some extra weird shit I've never seen before. I never owned Hellfire. Yeah, I know Freyr. Let's see, let's launch. Uh-oh, it doing a thing. Well, those things are fucking ugly. He's ugly, too. Huh. Hellfire is an authorized product. Okay, then. I love that soundtrack! Alright, so here's what we've got. I see nothing wrong with going plain old vanilla warrior. I don't even know what Monk is supposed to do. Let's, I guess, go with warrior. Sorcerer is easy mode, I know that much. So, for lack of better phrase, bet this. And because I'm basic, I'm normal mode. Ooh. And I love it! Fuck yes. So do I. The downside is I don't have a graphics card in an old vintage PC that will actually run it properly. It looks like the cat threw up on it. After eating some sort of Technicolor poster, I guess.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon called the Butcher. avenge us. Find this butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
And look how fast it loads. Remember how fast it used to load
The sanctity of this place
originally?
has been fouled.
So, how many of you here know that they had a PlayStation version of this? And that they even had a Game Boy port that they were working on. I won't lie, this game legit scared the piss out of me when I was a kid. My mom said to my dad, "Should we be letting him play this?" My dad didn't give a fuck. No, he didn't. In fact, he went out and bought Diablo 2 when he saw me playing this demo. My dad then end up while playing it, over the history of playing the game, he bought at least 5 separate copies of the battle chest for Diablo 2. You know, back when Blizzard was magical. That would have been cool to have. How much did they even want for it? The only downside is I'm kind of nervous because I'm not that proficient with this particular trackball I'm using. Which means I'm going to be swinging willy-nilly a lot. Fair enough, Glitch. By the way, guys, I do want to eventually play Diablo 2 again, but I want the Switch version of Diablo 2 Remastered when it comes out. The reason I'm going to get the Switch version and not the PC version is so I can play with my dad and gamepad support. Because that will be so much more comfortable for me. Try playing Path of Exile on an Xbox or something like that. It's actually very comfortable. Same with the console ports of Diablo 3. I didn't feel any pain, no discomfort, nothing. It was just brilliant. I loved it. I have to put my wrist brace on, I guess. Getting a little bit uncomfortable. Oh, bitch! I actually tried it on an emulator. It wasn't bad. Blacksmith oil? What the fuck is that? Too much baggage. Oh! It restores durability. That's pretty neat. I guess I can't do that. Magic short sword. I know, but the reason I want it is for those controls. That, and let's be honest, trying to run the older game on the PC without a bit of help is kind of cumbersome. It hasn't aged perfectly. Is it still fun? Yes. I would never say it isn't. But it could be better. The thing is, we have to make sure that Blizzard doesn't royally fuck it. Hello, Overlord. How you doing? I spy another burb. Die, 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 die! Ah, fair enough. Well, maybe I'll try doing it with mods or something. The infamous part of this is there were actually some weapons that were fucking cursed in Diablo 1 versus Diablo 2. Ding! This is Diablo 1. Hello, Sergo. How you doing, Nuclear? Welcome on in. I am doing lovely. I was originally planning on doing more of a Warhammer tank build, but I found out I didn't have the parts I wanted to build it. So I'm probably going to end up picking up the actual kit that I want for it, because I want my I want Pask to be on a plasma cannon platform. Yeah. One of the best items you can get early on is Arcane's Valor. Now, we are playing the Hellfire expansion, so I don't know if things have changed. They very well could have. It's a good game. And honestly, sorry people, I kind of prefer it to Diablo 2. Just by a little bit more. Hey, Lutris. But yeah, if you want to play this game today, don't bother with eBay, just pick it up on GOG.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
It is not available on Steam, Overlord. You're gonna have to do GOG. And here's the thing. GOG is amazing. It's DRM free. And they have so many games you can't get elsewhere. In fact, when I put up my YouTube videos, I typically put a link to the storefront. You can purchase the game I was playing on that stream. And I will always put GOG ahead of Steam. Because here's the thing. Guess what? You can download an independent installer and don't have to use their launcher to play the game. Which means you can go ahead and download it, put it on an extra hard drive, burn it to a CD or something like that, and keep it. And even if GOG were to shut down, you still have that copy of that game. Here's the thing. I think GOG and Steam are neck and neck for me. Then you have things like itch.io, and Epic is only good for the free games. I will not pay a fucking cent to the Epic Store. Not one solitary cent. I'm too pissed off about their exclusivity, nor will I play an exclusive game.
Too much baggage. Too much baggage.
It would take one hell of a game to make me eat my words. And I'm pretty sure that no one's going to release a game that would be compared to the second coming of whatever the fuck anything. Let's see, do I risk it? Do I risk it? Well, it's not getting stuck, so I think it's probably not cursed. Oh! Owie! Son of a bitch.
Too much baggage.
Yeah, I'm getting cursed with the barrels. I won't deny that. I think it's time to go pawn shit. Now, in case anyone didn't see it already in my announcement on the Discord or Twitter, I am going to be moving back primarily to streaming in the evenings. Usually with a beginning time, usually between 10 p.m. Eastern and midnight. The exception to this, of course, will be Tuesday mornings. Because I like doing it on Tuesday mornings. I don't know why. That's when I get out of work to start my weekend. But I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be trying to do it because I want to see if I can actually get time to do errands when places are actually fucking open. Yes, barrel go boom, Luciris. Barrel go splody boom boom boom.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
You can buy my shit.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Cap of sturdiness. Not bad. Staff of firebolt. Rogs. Minus mana. Wow, that's cursed. Sword of Strength. Huh. I wonder. I'll have to check my damage if I put that on. Let us see, shall we? So we've currently got damage 2 to 10, 3 to 7. The hit hasn't changed. Well, here's the thing. You need some magic as a warrior. Some. Because there are spells that are exceptionally useful.
I'm glad I caught up to you in time. Our wells have become brackish and stagnant, and some of the townspeople have become ill drinking from them. Our reserves of fresh water are quickly running dry. I believe that there is a passage that leads to springs that serve our town. Please find what has caused this calamity, or we all will surely perish.
Okay, Pepin.
What ails you, my friend?
We can do that. Alright, let's go say hi to Adria. Sell off the staves. What in the bloody fuck is this? What? Yep. It does seem a little bit warped. Then again, keep in mind, we are running it on Linux. Yeah, I don't remember that part either. Well, here's the thing. I'm not a habitual Linux user. I do want to start using it more, but there's a lot of things that keep me from going whole ham. Overlord. For example, getting VR to work for it has been a royal pain in my ass. Additionally, if I want to switch over fully, I need to make sure that I have have at least 2 GPU options on my system, because I want to be able to pass through my GPU. Some games can have funny audio depending on audio drivers, Lutris. The idea of me doing this is to basically show that people can run games on it now. Not to mention to satisfy my own morbid curiosity.
I set a soul in search of answers.
Oh, she ain't paying shit for the cursed one. Rune of Lightning? What the fuck does that mean? Let's see, what else is new on the Tristram map? Lester the Farmer.
I need something done, but I couldn't depose on a perfect stranger. Perhaps after you've been here a while, I might feel more comfortable asking a favor.
Like, the problems with the audio, I think, is not necessarily that it's warped, but the problem seems to be that it kind of snips here and there. Yeah. Oh, really? That's kind of funky. Oh, by the way, if anyone does have questions about my experience messing with Linux so far, I'll be happy to answer things. I'm just no expert. I have a GTX 1080 on my main machine, which is the one handling the stream currently. I'm basically using my old gaming PC to play the game, which is passing through my capture card. What do you mean, Jackson? Oh yeah, it's NVIDIA. I certainly appreciate the vote of confidence, Jackson. Oh, something's on fire. What's going on here? No items, so no point in going in there. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da! Die, skeleton! Thank you for the follow, Jackson Link. Much appreciated. Who's Andrew, by the way? I'm curious.
Lorgan Hart, cute Lorgan Hart.
Thank you, Kibaru. Much appreciated, hon. Thank you ever so much for the sub. Whoopee. Let's see. Mlem. Hello, Darius. Greetings, son. Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. Well, I'm glad you found out that the actual text-to-speech is working. I didn't think it was. It seems like it's broken half the time, honestly. You could say that, Overlord. Certainly. And I had to ask them a question. Because you know what? It's awfully hard to find your way around these dungeons. Unfortunately, most men are kind of silly and don't ask for directions. I like to do so. Come here, you pussy! There we go. Look of charged bolt. I.e., schizophrenic lightning. Or is that the wrong word? I have no idea. Ah, chores. Laundry sucks. The only one you're asking questions is Google. You know, a company has basically become so ingrained into our culture when their name literally becomes a fucking verb. He's the man behind that. I believe the composer for the Diablo series was largely Matt Uelman. Rune of Fire. Huh. Set fire trap. Okay. Interesting. Let's try not to blow myself up. Falchion. Ah. Fair enough. Some spells you only need to use once, though. I think we have covered this entire level. Down we go, bitches! Whee! Okay. You can die. Come on, come up and form an orderly line right behind me and kiss my ass. You know, those things just really have this satisfying splat when you kill them. Like, they're really juicy. That sounds horrible out of context. I call you violent? What? Whee! Whee! You know what the funny thing is? When I started looking into games like this in Diablo 2, I ended up getting only to read the manual before I got to play the game. And with the kind of imagination you have as a kid, like it's freaking amazing. Like I read through all the monsters and I go like, oh my god, this is gonna be crazy and hard and weird and awesome. And then it turned into an absolute slaughter fest where I was destroying things by just smacking them once with a fucking hammer. At least that's what Diablo 2 turned out. Okay, R2 hit is absolutely abysmal. Give me the dexterity, bitch. Why is my 2 hit so shit? Oh god, I hate it. Ah! Ooh, a cape. Gib defense. You know, 4 to 8, I'll take it. Let's put the shield back on. Character. We have 3 to 7 with that weapon. 5 to 9 with this one. Alright, we're keeping the falchion. Thanks, Jackson. I am glad to be of some entertainment value. Yeah, that's about the size of it, Kibaru. Also, if you ever looked at the Brady game guide for Final Fantasy XI, oh god, half of it was wrong. At least that's the reputation it had. Then again, with your dealing with MMOs that are that fucking huge, I'm not surprised. Game guides really did rock back then. It's like, there was just something magical about getting the game guide with the game when you were a kid at Christmas. Auto clicker. This weapon's working pretty well for me. Holy shit! Yeah, you just string out a bit, okay? I'm not getting surrounded. I think one of my items broke. Not sure what you mean by one taped bitch, though. What on earth does that even mean? Yep, the game is still maintained, Kibaru, and it's still fun. Whatever. I don't see bitch as a problem word as long as it's not used in the wrong context. Oh, hello! Run like a bitch! Especially because I say it. You know, it already let it. Words. More armor, bigger light radius. Ooh, ooh, what's this? I can see further. Ooh, ooh, what's this? Oh, hello! Where'd you come from? I think it was low durability anyway. I'm pondering going and buying armor or something. But I think I'm gonna finish exploring this area first. Oh god, I forgot that one existed. Go, we got everything there. Well, I didn't think that many people would be interested in having me sing anyway. Whatever. Here we go. Yeah! I don't know if it cuts out my mic when I peek like that. Sorry. Roll of Town Portal. Ooh, woo, what's this? It's only the most useful spell ever! Oh no, go away, die.
Too much baggage.
Well, I'm sorry you have so much emotional baggage, Beppis. Maybe you should go to therapy. But I think you're certainly gonna need therapy after we're done with this game. There's always time for bad dad jokes. Girlfriend's full of them. And I've had some of the biggest groans ever from those. One to 10. 4 to 8. Down portal on! Faster hard drive.
Whoa, what can I do for you? Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. Whoa, what can I do for you? Blap, 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 blap. Huh? So, I have no idea. Not a clue. Ow! I'm guessing that's supposed to be some sort of Western, like a Western movie joke or something. That'd be my first guess. Ah, the blade's a shit weapon. Never mind. What can I do for you?
Let's see. Sell you. Bye-bye. Get out of here. Okay. That old Western movie trope where someone walks into some sort of tavern or bar asking for the person who shot a relative or something like that.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Yeah. Some of them can be good Kibaru, but they're not to everyone's taste. Honestly, once you've seen a few of them, you've probably seen all of them. Most people typically recommend things like the Clint Eastwood spaghetti westerns. Let's say hi to the witch.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Here, have this book, bitch. Oh, mama gelas mia! But that doesn't make any sense, considering with the jokes, people often put the Swedish chef in there. So why would he be saying Mamma Mia? Yeah, it is kind of a goofy walk cycle, isn't it? Holy shit. Okay, then. Come on, spread out. Now, don't spoil it for people who haven't played yet. Woo! Oh, shit! Yeah, it's pretty good, Ruman. Welcome on in. How you doing? I do not remember like drops for magic items being this fucking generous. Way to go, idiot. You blew yourself up. I'm confused, Jackson. Oh, good God. All hail the almighty autocorrect. Or it makes us say all sorts of naughty things to our relatives. And before you type in IP36 and it says IP freely. Which one might respond? I certainly hope you do. Because you kind of want to be able to do that. I don't know. I'm being silly. Well, it's not as bad as calling up your local bar and saying, like, I'm looking for, Mr. Jacques, first name Strap. I mean, no. No, I got it wrong! Fuck it! Ah! First name Jacques, last name Strap. Blam. Brain go brrr. Oh, my neck. That feels weird. Oof. Hello, Helios. Oh, it's the butcher. I think I already know the punchline of this one. Hack, swipes, hack. Book of Search. The fuck is this shit?
I can't use this yet.
I can't use this yet. You're looking for Seymour Butts. Not Seymour Guado, Seymour Butts. Alright, let's see. Do I have the stats to overcome this shit? We'll find out, won't we? On this episode of Piss Yourself.
Fresh meat.
Die, bitch! Come on, fatty, I'm gonna carve you a new one. Ha-ha! You're dead.
Spirits of the dead are now avenged.
Fuck you. I've got the butcher's cleaver. Woohoo! Suck it. Well, ain't this a hot mess? Yuck. Ew. I think you need a better decorator, man. Dead bodies are just kind of passé. Well, since we got the butcher's cleaver, guess what we're probably going to be using? 10 to strength, unusual item damage, altered durability. Woo, shit! 626. Uh-huh. Through the portal we go. Dee-lee-lee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Nah, you can't. You can't do the Tetris. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun. That option's not viable. I like to assume he's wearing some sort of old world denim.
I sense a soul in search
How
of
can you
answers.
possibly stand the smell? Let's see. Maybe I'll hold on to the Book of Search for a bit. Oops. There we go. Buy items. Roll of Town Portal. No, not in this game. Yeah. I don't think it's possible, Jackson.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Oh, what can I do for you?
Yeah, but 26 have light radius just for that. Good. Let's see what basic items he's got. Got leather armor. Alrighty, Helios. Wall busters.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Don't know what you mean. You too can play inventory Tetris.
What ails you, my friend?
Greetings, good master. Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun. I have always tried to keep a large supply of foodstuffs and drink in our storage cellar, but with the entire town having no source of fresh water, even our stores will soon run dry. Please, do what you can, or I don't know what we'll do.
Whoa, what can I do for you? Penn has told you the truth. We will need fresh water badly, as soon. I've tried to clear one of the smaller wells, and it reeks of stagnant filth. It must be getting clogged at the source. That lad is going to get himself into serious trouble. Or I guess I should say, again. I've tried to interest him in working here and learning an honest trade. But he prefers the high products of dealing in goods of dubious origin. I cannot hold that against him after what happened to him. But I do wish he would at least be careful.
Probably talking about Wart. From Beppis. Into the depths of the portal. To a dark passage. Go. I hate it when it's these buggers because they always run around and never come to you properly most of the time. Go. Believe that was a quest complete. Back to level 2. Here we go. Level 3. Probably the last of this layer. Okay. These things, they're annoying. Invisibitches. Oil of accuracy.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Yeah, that's something that got commonly used in speedruns. Basically, so you could break the fucking game. How you doing, Anger? How you doing, James? How goes Diablo? It goes well. Quite well, I might say. We have the Butcher's Cleaver now, and I am now carving a path of destruction. Yeah, you and me both wish they had a better sleep schedule. Are they asleep now? Is that why I haven't seen them pop in? Speaking of campaigns, I need to stop dilly-dallying on running my own. Yeah, T-Fox tends to do that, don't they? Ebot. I thought you actually get sleep. At least you stream on a regular basis, or am I missing something? Actually, I don't think I've caught your stream in a while. Oh, by the way, everybody, Kibaru is adorable. He's fun to watch when he streams, especially when he screams at Dark Souls. What a lovely bean. Or screaming Hollow Knight, I guess. You can even make him scree with points. Welcome back, Helios. How's the big kitty doing? Into the bitches! Oh, God. Die, 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 die! The archers are so annoying! Oh my fucking word! Oh, okay. Honestly, I'd have a lot more subs that were regular with people if the finances were a little bit more reliable, rather than getting zeroed out just because I had to go to the grocery store. Yeah, it was kind of dirty, wasn't it? Hey, Darkin, how you doing, hon? Welcome in. You having an okay day so far? Now I've got 2 big kitties in here. Wait, they screw up writing a check? Fuck. Oh, goddamn. That is some incompetence. I have no idea, Darkin, but welcome in all the same. I could have been playing Half-Life, but I decided I really wasn't in the mood for a shooter. And Subnautica is something I need a special mood for. So, here we are with Diablo. The 2 big Katos are Helios and Darkin. Wrong. Darkin Tiger is a precious bean. Definitely worth a follow. Be a sweetie. Oh, even more cats. I think I'm just a cat magnet. What did I do? Did I have catnip in my soap? Oh god, bird covered in catnip. That sounds dangerous. Oh no. I'm in danger. You know what the funny thing is? I've seen cats cuddling cockatoos. It was so weird. Then again, I guess the cat kind of had more respect for a creature that could probably clip its tail off with its beak. Alright, run away! Run away! Ah! Wait, there's 4 levels of this section? You know what? I'm just gonna use one of the Scrolls of Town portal. Oof. That was rough.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Let's see. Yeah, probably Kiba.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Like, ornery parrots are kind of something else. You know what the worst part is? I actually, by accident, taught my babysitter's parrot to swear growing up. I regret nothing. I kept telling it because it wouldn't shut up when I was trying to sleep. I said, "Shut the fuck up."
The presence of the demons has caused the water to become tainted. Oh, truly a great evil lurks beneath our town. But your perseverance and courage gives us hope. Please, take this ring. Perhaps it will aid you in the destruction of such vile creatures. What ails you, my friend?
Did I get the ring? It didn't give me the ring! Wow! Oh, never mind, it's on the ground. Why was it on the ground? -1 damage from all enemies. Ooh, this is good. No! But I never got taken back to that same babysitter again. I think I'm being judged by Kiba for that. The ring is nuts. Like those resistances, damn. A ring for all resistances.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Oh yeah, I need to buy things from Pippin.
What ails you, my friend?
The thing is, this song is both comforting and unnerving at the same time.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
No, they did not. It still takes up inventory space, hon. This is the GOG version that came out, though, which works a lot better on modern machines. But I'm not running it on Windows. Alright, be right back, guys. Just a sec. Yeah, you did. It was a mess. That much is fucking certain. Back in the portal we go, guys. Back up the stairs. Come here, I'll cleave you in twain, you wee cunt! No, that's the name of the character. I have not played Dungeon Siege, but I might be willing to try it at some point, Healy. Why the fuck do I have a headache? Okay, I'm taking something for it. Yep, I'm just gonna swing it. You're gonna walk into it. Honestly, I think the reason I'm having a headache is because I ran out of the G Fuel I was using, and now I've only got coffee. At least something tells me that's the issue. Man, that boy thick. Drinking more water will probably help, yes. Follow the ways of the Hydro homies. Oh god, that dealt a lot of damage to me. Ugh. I don't want to repair. Come on. Alright, come here, you little bitch. Where are you? Where did they come from? I swear these things just pop out of the fucking ground. Probably Helios. Got nowhere to run, bitch! I've got something to use my mana with. For what it's fucking worth. Ow. I've got holes in me. Ah, son of a bitch. Yes, I do. They knocking suck. Fucking fucks. Fucking nucks. What? Nom 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 bleh. The Avali speech interpreter is having difficulties. Please stand by. Also, who else is thinking it's going to be great when Starlink is more widely distributed so people can tell their ISP to suck their dick? Yeah, that would be the case, Rumon. And when once you get Mana Shield, it's fucking game over. Starlink is essentially Daddy Elon's little internet for the world low orbit satellite system. So crazy old Elon basically came up with a system to basically offer internet to places that the ISPs just don't want to go, or to introduce competition where there is none. No, not the game. Oh, gold. I love gold! Go deeper. Oh! Don't need potions of mana, bitch. Alright. Bepis. Actually, people have already gotten, they've got like, 200 down and maybe 20 up in some cases. And latency, and good enough latency
Whoa,
that they can
what
actually
cookie
play
for ya?
games. Yeah, but keep in mind, when you have Toys to Life, you have situations like the amiibo for Skyward Sword, which locks out something that should have been a basic quality of life feature for the game.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
It was a fucking mistake.
What ails you, my friend?
Also, we have Skylanders to blame for kind of destroying the Spyro franchise for a while. Not that Universal hadn't already done that several times over with things like Enter the Dragonfly. Oh, God. That game was so broken you could beat it within 5 minutes. I shit you not. Yeah, but the thing is, it's still DLC when you should be getting an entire game to play. Like, what happened to offering a complete experience right out of the fucking box? Rather than parceling it out and selling it to you piecemeal. They don't even reduce the default box price. And in fact, they're trying to increase it to $70. That's disgusting. Like, I have literally no more faith in a lot of those old in a lot of the publishers these days. So indie and retro is primarily what I like to play. And thank you very much for the follow, Zelfuria. Welcome on in. How'd you find us today? Up. There we go. Now here's the thing. You want to do an expansion or DLC right. Release a game like Diablo 2, and then release an expansion like Lord of Destruction. Or you can do it like The Witcher, and then have Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, which was almost entire games worth of content on their own. That's offering the consumer a supreme amount of value. Also, kick out the investors. They cause game publishers to push for very unhealthy goals that basically cause the companies to fuck themselves in the ass and destroy the goodwill of their customers. Yeah, the Sims was a bastard. Snot spill.
Hey, you that one that kill all. You get me magic banner or we attack. You no leave with life. You kill big uglies and give back magic. Go past corner and door, find uglies. You give, you go. Hey, you that one that kill.
Kill the uglies. Okay, then. Yeah, demanding little fuck indeed, isn't he? Yo? Oh, you fat ass! Die, ugly! Die! Die! Oh, he thick! Oh, boy, he thick! Damn! That ass is wide! Big butts are us. Damn, boy, he thick.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
I'm not giving it to the little shit. He was an asshole. I'm just gonna go give it back to Ogden.
Master, I have a strange experience to relate. I know that you have a great knowledge of those monstrosities that inhabit the labyrinth, and this is something that I cannot understand for the very life of me. I was awakened during the night by a scraping sound just outside of my tavern. When I looked out from my bedroom, I saw the shapes of small, demon-like creatures in the inn yard. After a short time, they ran off, but not before stealing the sign to my inn. I don't know why the demons would steal my sign, but leave my family in peace. 'Tis strange, no? Oh, you didn't have to bring back my sign, but I suppose that it does save me the expense of having another one made. Well, let me see. What could I give you as a fee for finding it? What have we here? Oh, yes. This cap was left in one of the rooms by a magician who stayed here some time ago. Perhaps it may be of some value to you.
Yeah. Harlequin crest. That would have been an awesome thing to have as a wizard.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Due to all attributes, -1 damage from enemies. It's not a bad item. Certainly not the best in the world, but hey, I'll take it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Oh god, that felt funny. That weird Tex-Mex pasta is hitting me. Huh. I never got into that, Lutris. That sounds like something Darkin might be into, though. I think he's covered a lot of toys from Japan. And similar things like that.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Let's go and kill the little bitch, shall we? I'm gonna cleave his skull in twain. Come on, little bitches! Hang on, I'll take a look at what Automod said in a moment. Witch bitch? Really? That's what it pissed off about? Jeez, if these guys weren't such pussies, they probably could have tried to kill me. There we go, they're dead now. Alright, let's see what it's bitching about. I don't see how that was misogyny. Get with the program, Automod. Oh god, heartburn. I have no idea, Lutris. Maybe it thought witch bitch was a special word or something. Or phrase. I don't know. Yeah, bots are stupid. Usually I have at least one person in the moderator role on. Pulse crawler. Sounds good and weird. Come on, come into the grinder, bitches. Cool. I don't really know much about Battle Network, truthfully. I know it was quite popular among people, though. Neat. Aren't some of those, like, super expensive, Lutris? Nah, I don't mind, hun. Peppers.
Yes, they are expensive. I just got lucky with a couple of them.
Want one of the booster pack thingies?
Technically? Because, like, I managed to pick a couple up when they were a bit cheaper. Because I got my Shadow Man Navi chip for like 20. I got like the Fireman pack for like 50 or 25, can't remember. I also managed to get the Gate for 5. And the only reason I was able to get the Mark III chip for base was because Christmas money.
Ah.
Actually, I actually have 2 Shadow Man chips. One of what I call the Mark II, and one of the Mark I chips.
Oh, neat.
I just wish I had the gates for I think I might need to pick up 4.5 because sometimes certain chips only work with certain versions of games, but they also have specific gates.
Ah.
That game.
Interesting.
There's one for Mega Man 4, 4.5. I think. How many titles are there?
I have no idea.
Because
I know the Digimon card game was supposedly really good with the Japanese version, but they botched it with the American release.
wait, no, it's 4, 5, and 6 that have like their own gates with the 4.5 using like just probably using a similar model to Mega Man 4's or Battle Network 4's.
No idea.
I can imagine Toys to Life sort of working like that, where sort of like just like a little side thing, as opposed to like, oh hey, this is an actual part of the game.
Ah.
If managed properly, I can imagine a scenario where it goes horribly wrong as well. Where they just pull a Nintendo Skyward Sword amiibo.
Yeah, people are already scalping that.
Yeah, I think it's because nobody knows about NFC cards yet.
Not enough mana.
The Realms Beyond. Here we go. We're gonna have a little narration. Hang on.
All praises to Diablo, Lord of Terror and survivor of the Dark Exile. When he awakened from his long slumber, my Lord and Master spoke to me of secrets that few mortals know. He told me the kingdoms of the high heavens and the pits of the burning hells engage in an eternal war. He revealed the powers that have brought this discord to the realms of man. My Lord has named the battle for this world and all who exist here, the Sin War.
That voice sounded very familiar.
No idea.
Sounds like that one guy. No, he sounds like one of like Metal Gear Solid characters, the one from 2 that talks to Raiden.
Well, remember, voice actors get around.
Yeah.
Like, remember Anime Grandpa? He's in practically everything.
Wait, who's Henry Grandpa?
You'll know who I'm talking about by this older gentleman's voice that tends to be in so much English translated anime. He also did, like, the captain in, or I don't know if captain was the right name, but captain in Monster Hunter World. I just came to start calling him... Yes, somebody will scalp it. I'm actually legitimately considering that if the GPU prices for desktop computers aren't cheap enough when I'm ready to start building a new one, that I might just buy a fucking laptop. I kind of want one anyway, but I'd really rather just go with another desktop.
The thing is, I don't think laptops are fully capable of VR yet.
Actually, there are plenty of laptops that are capable of VR easily. They have 3080 laptops.
But aren't, isn't the laptop hardware, sort of...
No, it is not inadequate. Not in the slightest.
I'm just saying, wouldn't, the laptop version of one thing be, a little drop down from the same version if it were in a PC?
Lightly, yes. But here's the thing. It's still capable. And quite so. Hey, Omen, how you doing? Welcome in, and thanks for the raid. How are you and yours doing today?
There's a bunch of Fenix in that little gift just, running around.
Well, I thought that was perfect for a raid. Hello, Emblem. Welcome on in. How you doing? Final Fantasy XIV! I see. That game could be quite delicious.
Yep, the weird way I imagine Twice Life working is, you know those Team Fortress 2 action figures?
I didn't know there were Team Fortress 2 action figures.
Well, there is, and they come with codes on the back. If the code on the back, I believe you get a genuine item. I hope I didn't redeem the one I got off my dem because I didn't really think about that at the time.
Wow, is Final Fantasy X old enough for nostalgia now? I don't know. When did it even come out?
I don't know, but I believe for it to become retro, it has to be 10 years old by definition.
I don't know. Retro's kind of fast and loose these days. You have retro, and then you have retro-styled. 'Cause, 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 Trying to run by me, you little bitch? Come here. Alrighty, short. I'm gonna make you shorter.
Well, by short, he means your life shorter.
Yeah, close enough. I kinda gave up for a little while because, honestly, I was grinding so hard, taking advantage of the leveling boost. Almost all classes I have out of up into the Heavensward levels. I didn't have anyone to play with for the grinding, so I just kind of stopped. That, and I get the feeling I may have been fatiguing everyone who watches me play it. Yeah, PS2 is retro now. It is thusly. Also, I really want to start actually streaming Neos VR eventually, but I've just been kind of lazy and weird about it.
By the way, any word about that KFC console?
No idea.
Like, either it's canned or...
Well, it kind of looked like a can anyway, so...
Do I mean a bucket?
It looked like a cheeky bucket. Down we go! That was a weird register.
Like, at this point, I think it was
The
just like a
smell of
late
death
April
surrounds me.
Fool's post.
We have reached the catacombs.
Combs like cats.
Are those Minotaurs?
What you say?
Are those Minotaurs?
No.
Oh,
They're big fat demons.
I can't carry anymore.
So, not cyber demons yet?
No, there's no cyber demons in this. This isn't Doom. Thank you for the follow, Zeke. Much appreciated.
What is that cat about to do to that Fennec?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's an... We don't know what the cat's gonna do. Or Fennec.
Probably pounce on it, and the Fennec's gonna be like, yipping like crazy.
Fennec, go scram. Hey, bitches! Line up for me axe!
I'm guessing they're up on the chopping block. They're chewing through your health.
They are. I really don't want to do 180 raids.
You gotta pawn some of this stuff.
That smells of unnecessary bullshit, hun. Ring of the Sky, 3 to all attributes. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Ooh, my friends. Ooh, what's this?
I still don't remember which isometric RPG I played with a friend on the PS2.
There's all sorts of them you could have played.
Yeah, but the one thing I remember specifically was being like a cheetah man.
Could it have been, what was it, Sacred?
I might give that a look.
That thing had a Mecha Anubis with a blaster arm in it.
was the hub like in the clouds?
I have no idea, hun.
Because there was also we were also like in this like mechanized junkyard place.
No idea. Roll a mana shield. Ooh woo. Might as well turn my mana into health. Come here, little shit. Knowledge and wisdom at the cost of self. What the fuck does that mean? Cryptic much? I think that's the place where I can get Arcane's Valor. Not sure, though. Aha! We found our shortcut.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Crimson Saber of Zest. Deadly Sword of Mimi. Longbow of Skill. I'm dealing 10 to 30 damage currently. 24.
Excuse you.
Excuse. Blam.
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 Whoa, what can I do for you?
Blam.
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 Ram. Ram indeed, Kibaru.
Whoa, what
Yes,
can I do for you?
most indubitably. Premium items. Grand armor. Staff of the Moon.
What's with the red? Red.
That means I
text
can't
thing?
use it.
Wow.
Maybe not.
Whoa, what can I do for you? Whoa, what can I do for you?
We have repaired everything. Nice. Buy some extra potions.
What ails you, my friend?
Suddenly had the phrase magical titties come to mind, and I don't know why. My brain is weird.
Well, again,
What?
cats like to eat burb. You look like burb.
Oh, ooh. Be right back, guys.
Ominous.
Hang on.
That's an ominous cathedral. Do you think that's where the cow level is? At least not in one. I'm guessing not in one.
So, how much y'all want to bet that they're actually going to put microtransactions in Diablo 4?
It's Blizzard Activision. What do you think the chances are?
I'd say it's a guarantee.
Yeah, especially since it's also apparently going to be a mobile game.
No, Diablo 4 is not mobile.
So I'm guessing they changed that then?
No. Diablo Immortal is an entirely different game.
No.
By the way, I ain't holding my breath. I still can't believe they took Void for Bob and sent him to the Call of Duty coal mines.
Yeah, it's like, that's kind of odd. Like,
You take a studio used to making happy things like, no, Bet Kiba.
I was like, why make the people who made the Spyro remakes?
Yeah. You're having the people who did the Spyro remakes work on fucking Call of Duty. Call of Duty spelled Delta Oscar Delta Yankee. That's some Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
That's a lot of bets.
Die, bitch!
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder who will be making Spyro 4 if the time ever comes. Didn't Toys R Bob also work on the Crash remakes? Or was I thinking of a different company?
That was Vicarious Visions. Die! There we go.
Guessing this is the reason why you have a lot of potions.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to start changing to full healing potions though soon. What the fuck was that sound? I don't like it. Yep, that's right, Willie. Welcome on in. How you doing?
Is because they used to be like not so generic back in the day, but now it's just like, oh hey, it's our yearly Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's kind of getting old.
Yeah, they're focusing on the quantity rather than the quality.
No. Here's the thing. They want to release a yearly Call of Duty so they can get people to pay $60 for it every year, buy all their cosmetics, and then have all the cosmetics get wasted because guess what? There's a new Call of Duty next year. It's a vicious cycle.
Like I said, quantity, not quality.
Also, well, here's the thing. The games aren't bad themselves. The monetization and the way they treat their customers is.
I think I dropped off around Black Ops 3.
Well, let's be honest, it's kind of getting fatiguing at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look at how long Team Fortress 2's been running. Look at how long Counter-Strike's and Counter-Strike Go has been going. You don't need a new box-priced entry every fucking year. Yeah, I played Diablo 2 with my sister and my dad for the longest time. Oh, no, son of a bitch!
Crap. It's also the fact, I think the reason I dropped off of Black Ops is because there was literally no connection to the previous two Black Ops games aside.
Where the fuck are they? There they are. Die!
The one mention of the villain from 2.
I can't see shit!
Which confirms that he lived in the Black Ops 2 ending.
Okay. That means nothing to me, but okay. I'm going insane. Well, to be honest, I kind of like the older shooters. You know, when the world wasn't just a bunch of, like, knee-high cover that you hide behind constantly.
Speaking of old shooters, I heard Time Splitters is getting another game finally.
Isn't it coming to VR?
I don't know. All I know is that there's going to be another Time Splitters game.
Oh, wait. Time Splitters. That's a different thing. That's a third-person shooter.
No, it's a first-person shooter.
Book of Berserk.
Do you think it's the complete manga?
No idea. But yeah, it's a pretty good one. My mother was worried that it was too freaky for me and whatnot, but my dad just didn't give a shit, so he let me play it anyway.
Games from like the PS2 era I played when I was like 10. I wish I knew the names of nowadays.
What, because you miss them and want to play them again?
Yep.
Or never had the chance to play them in the beginning?
No, well, it's I played them, but I want to play them again.
You know, the thing that sucks? When we were growing up, we don't have the money to play a lot of games. But you have all the time in the fucking world. And then when you're older, you have almost no time, but money to actually get the games you want.
Or emulators.
Oh, come on now. There is something magical about playing with old hardware.
Yeah, but when money is an issue.
And keep in mind, I am streaming right now. Like, legitimately, there are some cases where games are not available at all due to idiocy by publishers, copyright, mess ups, things like that. Where you honestly have no choice. And it's that, or it's eBay and pay an exorbitant price, or emulate. Personally, I don't judge people for that, but I can't really do that on stream or anything, can I? So, I actually pick up the games.
I mean, I try to, but I'm like, that price tag, nope.
Honestly, if a game is not commercially available for a long enough period, it should then be put into public domain.
Agreed.
And made publicly, freely available. Through things such as the Library of Congress and whatnot.
And downloadable to any format.
Well, you can't really say anything about the format because, honestly, you have other problems with that. Because if the studio doesn't exist anymore, how are they supposed to port it anyway? You gotta think about that, Lutris.
By format, I mean like floppy disk, SD card.
Well, that's up to you. That's your responsibility. But the software must be made available.
And so,
Yeah, I think there's like
locked
too many
beyond the
games
gateway
Next.
of blood
Hang on.
past the Hall of Fire,
Unavailable
valor
now
waits for
because
the
of that.
hero of light to awaken.
Like
Right.
all the High Moon Studios Transformers games, which were really fun. But then Activision sort of killed that whole entire endeavor. Like, War for Cybertron was pretty good. Fall of Cybertron was really good. Then Rise of the Dark Spark happened. Like, I think most of the Transformers games are like one of the few licensed type of games that actually are decent.
That it is, Kibu. By the way, this is higher than the original resolution, in case you didn't notice already.
I like you guys' little rock cycles, just like up, 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 up.
I'm going to get pegged hard by these things. Nope, they didn't charge me. Not bending over today! Flame wave.
Flame blade.
Die, horny demon!
May the spirit of
You have been
Arcane
bumped
protect
for
me.
you are horny.
And because small. I don't know why that came to mind immediately.
Because you are small.
I am not small. Well, it actually did look this way. The graphics have not been changed. Yes, jealous of. Yes, I did. It's a pretty neat thing. They think I'm not quite sure of the entire story of its origins, because it's been a while since I looked it up. But it was quite interesting, to say the very least.
Hello,
A
my
lot of
friend.
games have interesting
Stay a while and
origins.
listen.
X ray.
Like how Halo was an RTS, or Kingdom Hearts started because Disney and Square Enix basically shared a building. And they're like, hey, let's cross over.
Now this armor's going to take me almost all the way to the end. It's that fucking good.
Now all you need is a better club, I'm guessing.
Well, what can I do for you?
I am winning the equipment lottery lately.
Now you can wear your bunk.
What ails you, my friend? Poor Wirt. I did all that was possible for the child, but I know he despises that wooden peg that I was forced to attach to his leg. His wounds
you
were
familiar with,
hideous.
Mandalore
No
Gaming?
one, and especially such a young child, should have to suffer the way he did.
Yep. You're not terribly
Hello,
wrong
my
on that,
friend.
Kibaru.
Stay a while and listen.
Probably right on the money.
Hello, my friend. It's Griswold, a man of great action and great courage. I bet he never told you about the time he went into the labyrinth to save Wirt, did he? He knows his fair share of the dangers to be found there. But then again, so do you. He is a skilled craftsman, and if he claims to be able to help you in any way, you can count on his honesty and his skill.
I highly recommend doing so, Willie. It is an excellent game. My dad played all the way through Hell difficulty and beat the game like 5 different times with his barbarians Testosterus, Testicus. He also did the Amazon named Big Booby and Booby 2. I'm not kidding when I say those names.
With the hardware stuff, I'm glad to have a working PS1.
I have a working PS1, a PS2, a PS3, and a PS4. However, I am not very happy with how Sony has been treating its customers lately.
Oh, the whole shutting down PS3 store thing?
No, that is unacceptable. Unless you are going to make those games available without having to pay for them again, if people have already bought them, it is unacceptable. They have been not doing enough to preserve their legacy. In fact, they shit on it. Granted, Microsoft's not doing too well with the fact that you have to connect to the internet to even set up the damn new Xbox. Itase? Interesting.
It's like one of those unmodifiable ones, so I think I got lucky.
Really, 2 uniques.
Especially due to the fact that I got it for $1. Granted, I needed to get a controller and memory card, but still, the fact that it worked and I got it for $1.
$8.20. I just found a unique broadsword. What the fuck? Well, this'll be interesting, won't it?
Not enough mana.
The thing is, my, the last name that I use online, Valcata, came from the druid I played in Diablo 2. Fun little fact about me.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff. Too much baggage.
Too much emotional baggage. Battle axe, 10 to 25. Oh my. I'm starting to get the items.
The items required to super bonk.
Super bonk?
Like, you do massive damage.
E?
What's that slot next to your helmet?
Slot next to helmet, amulet.
Oh.
I wouldn't count on it, Willie. Here's the thing. All the people who made the games we all grew up with are gone from Blizzard.
The person who worked on Overwatch recently jumped ship. I believe they also made a new studio, from what I heard.
Yeah, a lot of them are making their own studios.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
So, sorry to burst the bubble, but that's probably a vain hope.
I have a gut feeling that most of the people who are employees for Bob responsible for the remakes are already jumping ship.
Yeah, a lot of them are leaving because they don't want to work on fucking Call of Duty. Not to mention, these other studios that are popping up probably pay more than Blizzard. Blizzard has actually historically underpaid, from what I understand. And basically taken advantage of people's passion for the game projects. Not exactly acceptable.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Shadowhawk. Axe of
Feeling
Power. Ooh.
I feel like I'm feeling like a lot of the major, like big AAA companies underpay.
Huh. Steals 5% life. Chance to hit plus 15. Resist all plus 5. Ooh. Less light radius, though. Huh. Not a bad weapon, though.
Especially since you can suck the life out of your enemies, it looks like.
I think it's time to wave goodbye to the Butcher's Cleaver.
I can't use this yet.
Hello, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Oh, what can I do for
I
you?
just twinked with an axe, apparently.
What ails you, my friend?
I have to start pumping strength soon.
You know what I find weird?
What?
That all but one of the Legacy of Kain games are on Steam.
Which one's not on Steam?
The
Here.
very first one.
Did you check GOG?
No. So I know about it because Steam had like a big sale.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, if you see a game for sale on a publisher's website for digital, chances are it's also on sale for sale for Steam. So always double check.
Well, I was saying there is a Steam sale.
What, the summer sale already?
No, there was a sale a while back where the Kain games, where I was like, I know these games are fun. I was like, wait, these are actually here? Because they have Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 2, Soul Reaver 2, and Defiance.
Yeah, I've got some of those. They're kind of awkward to run, though, apparently. But you know what? Because I don't have to worry about full screen and whatnot when I'm streaming from the Linux PC here, if I can run it on that, I'll go ahead and do that, and it just makes it a lot easier and cleaner to stream it.
Yeah, I think it's because you're trying to run either a PS1 or 2 game on modern hardware.
Yeah, and it fucks with your resolution hard, making it go all every which way, messing up the desktop. I don't have to deal with that if I'm doing it on a separate PC.
And thing is, the first Legacy of Kain game was a PC release.
That's correct.
I think Defiance was on like the 360.
Perhaps. I wouldn't know.
Also, during that sale, I also got Yakuza 0, People Playground, Saints Row 4.
Down to level 6.
Oh yeah, New Gundam Breaker, aka the one Gundam Breaker nobody likes apparently. And what the first bit I played of it, I was like, yeah, I could see why. The only thing that bothered me is I couldn't turn off the lock on, which is a thing that the Gundam Breaker things have. Well, the Gundam Breaker games.
No idea. I'm not really a Gundam nerd.
And the way the lock-on works makes the controls a bit wonky sometimes.
I do know I want to try Mech Warrior 5 when I can afford to pick it up.
The Mercenaries?
Yeah, it seems pretty neat.
Honestly, I want to try it too.
The hands of men may be guided by fate.
The hands of men may be guided by fate.
Well, that was fucking cryptic.
It's an old ancient place, of course it's gonna be cryptic.
By the way, they're actually apparently hoping to bring back some of the magic of the original one for the 4th Diablo, which has me somewhat interested.
Any word on Metroid 4? Well, Prime 4?
Metroid Prime 4? That's gonna be a while, dude.
Yeah, because I know that, they had completely reset development after giving it back to Retro.
Yeah, basically Nintendo was going to try to do it in-house. For God knows what reason. That was stupid of them. They should have just given it to Retro Studio again.
No, didn't they give it to Bandai Namco?
If they did, they were fucking stupid.
Yeah, I would honestly agree.
Like, come on, Nintendo, don't be a bunch of fucking idiots. Also, stop pissing off fans by trying to take down all the fan projects. Be like Sega. Sega doesn't give a fuck, or it hires the people who made the fan game to make the real game.
I guess still does with Nintendo.
I hate that. You suck.
It's not as bad as Domino's apparently definitely bringing back the noise. And yeah, I think it's official because I actually saw ads for Domino's Pizza to avoid the noise.
But yeah, needless to say, I'm probably not going to be playing any console games for a month or two, as I've put away the consoles for the time being, so I could clear up the rat's nest of cables.
Was there an actual rat in there?
No, there was no rat. Holy shit! No, 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 no! Oh, dead.
That's a lot of fireballs.
There's our first death! That was not fireballs, those are acid balls.
They looked like fireballs. If they were acid balls, they should have been green.
No, they're yellow. Rip indeed, I didn't save for the past few minutes. Yep, that was a lot of them. What, are you referring to Lilith, Kibaru?
I think the next TF2 update has become the next Half-Life 3.
Remember, Valve doesn't know how to count to 3.
Maybe they're stuck making so many ones and zeros.
By the way, I think it's a safe bet that we're probably not going to have a Half-Life 3 on window, on basically flat screen. It's probably going to be VR. And you know what? I wouldn't mind it being VR exclusive. As much as people would boo and hiss about it. Because if Half-Life 3 comes to VR only, that is going to push the VR as a platform harder than anything.
That and a actually affordable standalone headset that isn't made by Facebook.
Who knows? Valve might be making it. I don't know what Project Neptune is. It could be it.
How much the index sells?
No, 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 no! No, why is it alt tabbing? What the fuck, game? I can't hear shit you're saying, Luciris. Hang on. Yikes. Yeah, good luck setting up anything without making a mess cable-wise. What were you trying to say, Luciris?
You know how much the index sold for?
What do you mean?
I highly doubt Valve is going to be making something within the $300 price range.
Here's the thing, dude. It's not going to be in that price range. But you might have a standalone that basically blows what Facebook has out of the water for like 3 times to twice the price. And you know what? I think Valve should do that.
But aren't they basically working on SAO? Oh no.
No. Fuck Sword Art Online. It's a piece of shit. I don't like it. .hack.
Well, something in that vein.
They want something like more immersive VR, but I don't think full dive should ever be a thing. I think it should only be partial, and you should always maintain some degree of movement and control of your body at all times, period.
You don't end up punching Steve the intern because of it.
Those aren't characters in it, Kibaru. Those aren't characters in Diablo's universe.
Who are they talking about, then?
I have no idea. The thing is, I think it's too risky to have it so that your body is completely cut off. I feel you should still be responsive to at least some stimulus from outside.
Just so they don't get, like, stuck in, like, the...
I know they're more of a character than just Diablo, but we're talking about Diablo context here. Game, because I didn't last time, and that was fucking stupid.
I don't really play many dungeon crawlers. I have realized.
There's a lot of D&D dungeon crawlers if you're interested. Maybe I'll play some of them someday. Apparently I own a hell of a lot of them. I even have things like Al-Qadim, which was basically the Middle Eastern setting of Death Shade Flesh Maul. Hello, you're gonna die. I'm going to chop thy enemies to tiny bits.
The only dungeon crawler I played and actually liked for a bit was Dungeon Siege 3.
I've never played any Dungeon Siege games, though apparently I own some of them.
The only gripe I have with 3 is the fact that you don't get to customize your characters. Like, pick this character, no customization.
Yeah.
Them.
So here's what we mean by that, Willie. Full Dive basically is the idea of going fully into a VR experience where you have all your senses, all your motor functions are taken over by the VR system and are interpreted. Basically, it's plugging your nervous system in Matrix style. Basically allowing you to engage in VR exactly as you would in real life. The thing is, I think that would be unwise, especially for people who are alone. Because here's the thing, if you're not responsive to stimulus from outside, what if something catches fire? What if someone breaks into your home?
I think Gundam Build Divers, oddly enough, solves this issue by making it like more of like there's like a public place you can go to dive, full dive.
Yes, if you're supervised while that's happening, sure, that would be better. That would be safer. Also, such systems must have mandatory systems that kick you out of it after a certain time period and monitor your vitals.
Beyond the Hall of Heroes lies the Chamber of Bone. Eternal death awaits any who would seek to steal the treasures secured in this room.
Yeah, needless to say, VR is amazing. I'll happily tell that, sing its praises any day. I was suspect. I basically didn't think it could be much of a special thing early on too, like many other people. But upon reflection, I find it was one of the best purchases I ever made. And here's the thing. Without ever having tried it even once, I went out and bought the Index. And, like, I took a gamble. It was the right choice. Sure, it was a bit of an impulse purchase, but oh man, it was the right one. I've met so many wonderful people using VR and everything else. I've had so many new experiences. In fact, this is the avatar I wear in VR.
And I still need to get a VR capable PC.
Huh?
I'm still looking to get a VR capable PC.
Yes. Do so. But here's the thing. What I'm going to recommend is don't go for the Facebook headset. I know it's cheaper. I know that it's standalone and you don't have to have a super powerful computer to use it.
I already have the Rev desk.
I know, this is for everyone here.
Oh.
But I highly recommend having a PC that can run it and a PC VR headset. If you're gonna get it, go for the real thing. Go for a actual headset from like Windows Mixed Reality or Vive or Valve. If you get an Oculus, if all you can get is an Oculus, I understand. I truly recommend against it though. And if you do pick it up, I'd advise going with as many games as possible outside the Oculus platform. I cannot recommend it while it requires Facebook. In fact, I can't recommend any service that requires Facebook. But yeah, PSVR should have given you a pretty good taste of it. But the experiences you can get on PC VR are so much better.
I actually already grabbed some games on Steam for when I actually get my Oculus up and running. Just because I know, because they looked interesting enough to me, which was Pavlov and Blade and Sorcery.
Facebook is a mistake. Fuck the Zuck.
I'm still wondering how he got John Carmack to join him.
No, he joined Oculus before that.
Yeah, I'm wondering when he's gonna jump ship.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did soon. Palmer Luckey already jumped ship. And I'd say he's lucky he did.
Why?
Do you really want to sell your soul to Facebook?
No.
Not. Oh yeah. VR is amazing. Now, personally, while a lot of people do enjoy VR chat, I definitely prefer Neos VR. Then again, that's probably because I enjoyed Second Life a long time ago, too.
I still yet to look into Neos yet.
Yeah, my parents use Facebook as well, but I deleted Facebook. I just figured, no, can't do it anymore. Ooh, great axe. Oh, 80 strength. Good God, that's painful.
Is it a mega bonk or a super bonk?
I'd say it's a mega bonk. Super Omega Bonk.
Bonk.
Bonk! Bonk! There we go. Everything is dying and beautiful.
Too much baggage. I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Alrighty, town portal time, bitches.
Curse you ads. Curse you. There we go.
That's a lot of phones, Willie. My Note 9, I had to actually go into Windows PowerShell and do commands to delete Facebook completely. I deleted its installer, I deleted Facebook itself, I deleted all its services from my phone. Every single one of them. And I don't have Facebook on my Note 9 anymore.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
I was that done.
You're just
Hello, my
be
friend.
gone,
Stay a
Facebook.
while and listen.
Be gone, fuck! Fast attack on an axe. Oh my god. Save you. Nice job, Kiba.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Beppis, Beppis. Beppis, Beppis. Here we go. Here we go. Down through the hole. We shall penetrate the depths.
The Johnny Depps?
Oh, depths, not depths. Ew. Oh, holy shit, there's a lot of you. Hammer time, come and get it, bitches.
Hamilton.
Get pwned.
That's a lot of skeletons. Gee,
Boner!
Was this part of the level made by Dio Casali? Jeez. There's an army of skeletons behind there, isn't there?
Well, it's the Chamber of Bones, or the Chamber of Boners.
Is it Mr. Bones' wild ride? Because if so, I think they're boned.
Well, they are boned. Highlight all items.
Oh. There's another one. And it continues.
Amulet.
Too much baggage.
have a feeling Dark Casali may have had an influence on this area.
There we go.
Because that was one heck of a monster closet.
Ah, well, welcome in, Artful, all the same.
It appears somebody got the case of the horny.
Yeah, we got some horny here. Die, horny.
Bong.
You're bonked, you're going to horny jail. Arcane knowledge game.
Spell learned. Arcane bonk.
Bonk.
Not enough mana.
Not enough mana. You're a little bitch.
I think that's 0 mana.
No mana at all. Free. The horniness has been defeated. We shall go forth without further boners to pester us. Lamb, lamb, lamb.
I sense a soul in search of answers. I sense a soul in search of answers.
Oh, what can I do for you? Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Amulet of Light. Why not? Buckler of Vim. Goodly Blade. Dagger of Stabby Stabby.
Whoa, what can I do for you? Whoa, what can I do for you?
What ails you, my friend? I have made a very interesting discovery. Unlike us, the creatures in the labyrinth can heal themselves without the aid of potions or magic. If you hurt one of the monsters, make sure it is dead, or it very well may regenerate itself.
There we go. So, I think it's time for me to start thinking about winding down. So let's go ahead and see about finding someone to raid, okay? See what small beans are out there, shall we? Alrighty. I can spell the thing, right? Oops. Alright, who's on? What beans be
I
there?
can't cast that here.
I didn't tell you to cast shit, asshole! Alrighty then, what have we got? What have we got? Ah, here's another game that's spoopy with demons, I think. Go ahead and see what's going on with them. Maybe not. Let's see. What else we... I haven't seen this game streamed in a while. Hang on. Oh, it's a cute protogen. I think I know who we're going to say hi to. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to be raiding Cert. So, let's go ahead and come up with some spooky raid message, I guess. Let's see here.
Toaster raid?
Huh?
Toaster raid?
Toaster raid? Oh no, I just came up with a terrible idea.
Oh no.
Hello, Mr. Toaster. Alright, hang on just a moment.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Here we go. Nah, they're not robots. So we're gonna go with this little raid message, guys. So here's the thing. So if you don't have the emotes, you can unlock them with points if you're not a subscriber. If you want to keep track of when we go live, we have the Twitter. And if you want to join our community, we have our Discord. Now, for those of you who've been here a while, I am changing schedules tonight, so I'll probably be on around 10 p.m. Eastern, provided I can get my lazy ass out of bed. Now, that said, let's go ahead and raid the cute little bugger and say hi. Let's see here. They are playing Shadowrun Returns. That's something I haven't seen on this in a while. Not quite horror, but hey, I guess the corporatocracy in it is kind of a horror of all its own, isn't it? So, be seeing you later, and you all be safe. See you tonight! Doodles. Waiting now.
Blepis. Blepis. Blep, 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 blepis.
Thank you for the raid.
Hey, organs.
Hang on. Busy.
Okay, I want to do something real quick. Since I have any mods right now. There we go. Oh, you've been playing Diablo. How did it go? And hello, Kibaru. Also, yes, you guys have seen my desktop background, and yes, it's Elite Dangerous. And Kibaru, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the Proto Realm. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Project Willy, hello as well. Oh, your Linux test computer. Well, and if it went good, then that's good to hear. We've just been doing a raid on a corporate ground, so we have to find our way over to the yellow point. Lazarus Felgrove, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Proto Realm. I hope you enjoy your stay. Project Willy, thank you as much for the thank you as well for the follow. Uwu, Uwu for you. Uwu. Sorry, my throat's a bit sore right now. Have to drink something. Uwu. There we go. And some earwaggles for you guys. Okay, now, where were we? Right.
I raided the cutie butt.